The Shrine of Psychosis presents a special vlog, or vlog, whichever you want to say it. Welcome to the Shrine of Psychosis special. British? I am NetMoverSitan, and I would like to clear up some confusing terminology regarding the rapidly eroding that I call my home, Britain. I start with this: the two-fingered salute. Some may call this another way of giving the finger, but its origins are less simple to explain. It originated around the 100 Years' War, which was really a load of smaller wars spread over that time, but I'm going off topic now. Where the English and the French were killing each other. The setting of the Shakespeare play Henry V and the Battle of Agincourt. As in, we few! We happy few! We band of brothers! The English used longbows during this conflict. They used these two fingers to draw the string, readying it to fire. Those captured by the French had them cut off, so that they couldn't draw a longbow again. So when they met on the battlefield, just before the fighting started, the English and Welsh longbowmen waved their fingers at the French to show them that they could still draw their longbows, or to pluck you, as some later stories put it. And no, it is not another way of saying you, although it depends on how you think of it. Now for some word definitions. That means testicles, or as they are otherwise known, usually describing the ridiculous, as in a big load of. A person who is useless, annoying, and idiotic. I can think of a few that fit that description. And I'm talking about those who do it on purpose. A gay guy. It's also used in the context of surprise, or contempt, or frustration. As in, unlucky, or ing. As in useless, used as an insult directed at nuisances and incompetence. It is also a reference to male masturbation. Slag, slang terminology for a slut, prostitute or hooker, as in, shut it, you slag! Now, before I bore you all to death, I'll move into sporting terminology. Football. Big business in the UK. Soccer is the international name for this sport. Other than the name, it's more or less the same sport. Two teams kicking a ball around the field, where the objective is to get it into the goal, that's a frame with a net on it, of the other side. Following me so far? Rugby. This sport is almost identical to what Americans call football, the main difference being that it's less rough, which is what the protective gear is for. In the Rugby World Cup, New Zealand have been known to do a haka before the match starts, which is a war dance. That's a warm-up, and as a show of strength to the opposing team. Oh no, going off topic, aren't I? Ah! Finally, we have cricket. This is England's embarrassing contribution to sporting invention. Even golf. Scotland's contribution to sporting invention isn't that bad. And that involves ridiculous clothing that I wouldn't use to wipe my big as on. It involves hitting a ball with a long bat pointing downwards, which is better used against the undead, as seen in Shaun of the Dead, and either move back and forth between two arrangements of wood as much as they can before the ball's thrown back and... Wake up! You see? It's boring just talking about the basics of it! A cricket match can last all day. Test matches can last up to 5 days. I can see why Scotland wants an independence vote. They're ashamed that England can invent a sport more mind-numbingly boring than theirs. And do you know what makes it even more sad and pitiful? In Australia, it's a national sport. Why? Is there a shortage of sedatives there? If I want to go to sleep, I either watch a cricket match or a political programme. Yeah, I know, they're that bad. At least as far as I'm concerned. Let's review what I've covered so far. So far, the British Isles' contribution to the world is an insulting gesture originating from war, some slang terminology, and a sport that's a non-addictive, non-chemical based sedative. Now, economic means of conquest shall do what centuries of military warfare could not. And it couldn't come fast enough. Great Britain? What the is so great about it? Unless the original name was Great, then no! It's about as great as a queen Bloody Mary musical, who became more tyrannical as her reign went on. Any more questions about the British Isles? Please send them to me, and I shall answer them as best I can. If you have any more, don't be a send them to me. I need something to make me feel better, as this is done already.